of both.
Yeah, that was the meeting where Gordon Elliott was very quiet.
True.
Firefox didn't fire that day either. He missed the Albert Bartlett, had a stone bruise, so at least he comes here fresh.
Away they go towards the first of 13 flights of hurdles. The Jukebox Man over on the far side, Kintara in the yellow with the green armlets and epaulets, and on the left is Pinot Rouge in cheek pieces for the first time, jumping the first. Dancing City, the black cap, now worn by Paul Townend. Far side is Shanna Bob, and then Croke Park out wide for Jigginstown. Ballybentra on the inside, and Cherie D'am is just last as they race in front of the stands with 2 circuits ahead of them in this Cavani Sartorial Menswear Sefton Novices hurdle. So the Jukebox Man repeating his front-running tactics at the Cheltenham Festival, where he so nearly won the Albert Bartlett. From Kintara in second. In third is Shanna Bob on the inside of Pinot Rouge, and then Dancing City. Next is Croke Park, followed by Ballybentra, and Cherie D'am is switched off in last place in the hands of Harry Skelton. Into the back straight, and the line of 3 flights down the back. Jukebox Man by about a neck to Kintara, and then in third is Shanna Bob, Dancing City, and then on the outside Pinot Rouge, Ballybentra and David Maxwell back on the inside, then Croke Park and Cherie D'am. On towards the next, the front pair hard to separate now. The Jukebox Man taken on by Kintara, and in the air together that time, touching down together. Pinot Rouge out wide of Dancing City. Shanna Bob towards the inside, the near side, and then out wide is Croke Park, Cherie D'am and Ballybentra back on the inside at the last in the back straight. And Kintara got that one slightly wrong, didn't get high enough, and the Jukebox Man just led. The Jukebox Man and Keelan Woods for trainer Ben Pauling. They took out the mare's bumper last night with Diva Luna. Kintara moving up under Charlie Deutsch on the outside. 2 lengths away to Dancing City and Shanna Bob for the Donnellys. Dancing City black cap, Shanna Bob yellow, black star on the cap. Then out wide is Pinot Rouge, out wide of Croke Park, Cherie D'am and Ballybentra around the inside. About to run into the home straight. Another 3 flights ahead of them here. And still the Jukebox Man and Kintara vying for the lead. Tracked on the inside by Shanna Bob, Dancing City towards the centre as they jump this one. The leaders jump it well. Back in 5th maybe Croke Park, Pinot Rouge out wide on the extreme left. Ballybentra in behind runners in the red-brown sleeves and the black jacketed Cherie D'am. So they cleared the next, and now on to the flight in front of the main enclosures before the run in. Over a circuit still to travel here in this latest grade 1 at this Randox Grand National meeting. And Kintara and the Jukebox Man. Jukebox Man, a fine jump there. The Jukebox Man leading from Kintara. Then Shanna Bob on the inside in the hands of Nico de Boinville, bidding to follow up his earlier stunning win on John Bond. Out wide is Dancing City, Croke Park, then Ballybentra, and then Cherie D'am. And Pinot Rouge has dropped to the back now. Pinot Rouge is last of the 8 runners. Turning left-handed once again, away from the enclosures then, and towards the back straight. The Jukebox Man and Kintara to continue to go 1 and 2. 2 lengths away to Shanna Bob, and then Dancing City. Followed by Ballybentra, Croke Park, Cherie D'am, and 2.5 lengths to Pinot Rouge. Into the back straight, and on towards the next line of flights. Flights 8, 9 of 10 of 13 they have to jump. Kintara won't give the Jukebox Man much peace here. 2 lengths or so to Dancing City and Shanna Bob. Croke Park taking slightly closer order on the outside under Jack Kennedy. Then Ballybentra, Cherie D'am, and finally Pinot Rouge, who's still in touch though, has been just intermittently pushed along. Continuing on down the back straight towards the next. Kintara might just rise first here, but another good leap from the Jukebox Man. 2.5 lengths away then to the check-jacketed Dancing City and Shanna Bob. Croke Park, Cherie D'am, Ballybentra, Pinot Rouge. Approaching the last in the back straight, this is 4 out. The Jukebox Man and Kintara absolutely together on landing there. And the others just waiting in behind, waiting to pounce. Shanna Bob the inside. Dancing City, Paul Townend just glancing across at Nico de Boinville on Shanna Bob there. He's back in 4th place. Dancing City just bumped along for a few strides. Dancing City, the front pair just extending their lead. They're pressing on. The Jukebox Man and Kintara. Shanna Bob, just an injection of pace there. Has got 1 or 2 of them at it now. Cherie D'am's going okay still. Ballybentra. Croke Park losing ground. And then Pinot Rouge about to turn into the home straight then. Still Kintara and the Jukebox Man eyeball to eyeball. They're 4 lengths clear of Dancing City, who is responding. Now it's Shanna Bob's turn to come under a bit of pressure. Cherie D'am is still staying on, back in 5th place from Ballybentra. This is 3 out. Kintara a little wayward going into that flight and jumped away to his left, and the Jukebox Man on the inside now tackled by Dancing City as they run down towards the second last. The Jukebox Man over first from Kintara. Dancing City now challenging. Shanna Bob can do no more. Cherie D'am and Ballybentra. Well, the Jukebox Man is taken on by Dancing City, who he beat at Cheltenham, but can he beat him today? Because Dancing City is coming there very smoothly at the final flight. Another good leap from the Jukebox Man, but it looks like he's fighting a losing battle. Kintara is down at the last, and it's Dancing City that takes over now and pulls 3 lengths clear, 4 lengths clear of the Jukebox Man, who's trying hard to fight back, but Dancing City is staying on gamely all the way to the line. Slightly slow motion stuff, but Dancing City will win the Sefton. The Jukebox Man second, Cherie D'am back in 3rd. For 4th, Shanna Bob maybe just holding on from Pinot Rouge, and then Ballybentra the last to complete.
Paul Townend switched from Reading Tommy Wrong when that horse was withdrawn to Dancing City, and he's ridden a very comfortable winner here in the second silks of Joan Marie Donnelly. Dancing City is 1 for Willie Mullins, another grade 1 for him at this Aintree Grand National Festival. Second again for the Jukebox Man at a more respectful distance here. Dancing City has reversed the Albert Bartlett form. Kintara is still down after a heavy and hardly deserved fall at the final flight of hurdles. Our fingers are firmly crossed. What we can say about this winner, Dancing City, is that he is a horse for whom there are no stamina limitations. This was run at a scorching gallop. They finished very tired.
And the final furlong of, get this, 18.84 seconds tells you, and that's the winner, by the way. The ones in behind were really weary. This has been a searching stamina test, and he's turned tables on the Jukebox Man.
Kintara's attentions have probably done for the Jukebox Man in part, Mark.
Yeah, I think that's probably proved the difference, hasn't it? But we suspected that beforehand. Both horses like to be positively ridden. The Jukebox Man, he's run really well considering he'd had that hard race, tried to make all in the Albert Bartlett. There was a point just before the home turn, you just wondered how well Dancing City was going, but he soon came back on the bridle, and then all the way up the home straight, you just got the impression Paul Townend, he was stalking the Jukebox Man. Yeah,
Kintara, feel for him in many ways, and I hope all's well there, but he was beginning to get weary at this point, and you can see Mark's right. He hit a flat spot briefly on the home turn, Dancing City, but he's right back on the bridle now, and from this point on you just thought it's a case of when Townend delivers the coup de grace. He's given everything, the Jukebox Man, and he's a pretty good horse, and there'll be plenty more good days in him, but as you can see from the jockey's body language, it's a case of when Townend says go, he says go just after the last, and the response, if not electric, is certainly willing.
Kintara is being attended to by the veterinary team. The screens are up, bringing news just as soon as we get it through. What a smashing horse he's been this season for Mel Rowley and her small team. Now, this horse is just one of many, a horse in shot, that will be doing bigger and better things for Willie Mullins, who has now won 4 Grade 1 races here at Aintree in 2 days. Just quietly accumulating. And
with due respect to these very good horses, they're not really the A-team, are they, from the Mullins yard?
All right, let's take the SPs. More news from Aintree to follow.
Yeah, it's more prize money in the coffers to close in for Willie Mullins. Just having a look through the history as well, less mistaken, that was a Grade 1 that Willie Mullins hadn't won in in the British programme book? Well, he has now. Dancing City 4-1 beats the Jukebox Man 85-40. Cherie D'am remote third in the end, finishing 7-1 in third. But there's your winner, Dancing City, winning the last Grade 1 of the day.